Hi Gemini, I hope you're doing well. Gemini, this is a general reading for you, so if it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, no worries. Just don't try and force the message to fit, because we don't want any misinformation coming through. Gemini, you can you can, oh my god, where's the word gone? Reverse, Jesus. Oh my god, tongue-tied. Okay, that's something I need to remember. I don't usually get tongue-tied, so maybe that's you coming through, Gemini, which is strange for you because you're a sign of communication, being an air sign. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind. Anyway, sorry, Gemini. Roles can be reversed. So if I'm interpreting the message as one way, one side, and you're connecting more with the other side of the energy, that's fine. Just switch them. It's just easier for me to just stick with one storyline. So if I'm saying this is Gemini and and I'm interpreting another person over here, but you resonate with this one, that's absolutely fine. It's just easier. Otherwise, I'm going to keep swapping and changing and getting muddled and confused. And then there's no dates on these, Gemini. So if you find the message and it resonates with you, it's fine for any time. Okay? Cool. Gemini, let's get to it. So let me just put my cards back because I just did Taurus's reading. Okay. Which deck should I use? I want to use this one. Let's start with this one, the Deviant Moon Tarot. I'm trying to think of the word. What's the word? Mischievous. This deck is quite mischievous, right? Ooh. King of Wands in reverse. Just give me a minute, Gemini. I don't want to rush this. I want to make sure that whatever comes through is quite authentic. Gemini, you're not feeling in your power. You're not feeling in your power. You're not feeling in your flow. So what was I saying at the start of the video? I got really tongue-tied when I was trying to do the introduction. I don't usually get tongue-tied. That's why I was saying that that's probably your energy. There's something about you that you feel like a certain element of your power or your mojo, the thing that kind of keeps you in flow, gives you confidence. There's something about that you're not feeling plugged into right now. By the way, I'm sorry if the light keeps going in and out. I'm doing this video late in the day. I'm gonna sometimes have to do videos late in the day because I can't always do them in the mornings now, and I don't want to keep putting them off because I really like bringing you guys messages. But yeah, it's quite dark outside. Yeah, the King of Wands, obviously, when it's upright, God, these colours are completely going because of the light. Sorry, Gemini. When King of Wands is upright, it's someone who's extremely charismatic, super confident, passionate, someone who has a magnetism about them that draws people towards them, and they just exude confidence. So there's something, even if that's not, your normal state of personality, that's not your natural default setting, there's something about you, whatever is your natural default, it doesn't feel, you feel disconnected from it. It's like something's happened that's knocked you a little bit. It's like knocked your confidence in yourself, or it's knocked your sense of self-empowerment out of sync, and you're kind of feeling a little bit disorientated and sort of stumbling around, like you're just not feeling in your usual vibe, basically. Some more. Don't be disheartened though, Gemini, because it's definitely only temporary. Whatever it is that's sort of knocked you out of balance is only temporary. Okay, we have the fairy godmother. She's actually coming through today. And she's never really come through as this before, but she is coming through exactly as she's presenting. She's coming through as an older female energy that's incredibly nurturing, incredibly wise, because we have this owl in the background here, and we have the apple of wisdom. I was going to say, you know, the apple from the Garden of Eden, but actually I want to say the apple, you know, Isaac Newton, that fell on his head, and then he discovered gravity. So this actually could be a teacher, you know, it could be like a female professor. Or do you know what? No. Even if this isn't an actual female it's representing, this could very much be representing a male, okay? But if we're reading it energetically, this is presenting as a female energy in the sense of it's something or someone incredibly nurturing, incredibly soft in the way that they speak to you, incredibly wise, as I was saying. It's someone who has seen a lot of years. They've seen a lot of years pass them by, and they've gained a lot of knowledge because of that. And they kind of are coming in as a support for you. They're coming in kind of as like a mentor that is trying to help you gain your confidence back. So, I mean, this is unlikely to be the situation, but you know, it very well could be. But just as like a metaphor for an example of how this story or this energy is kind of presenting forward, it's that kind of a vibe of like, you know, a student, and I'm only saying this because I'm a student, so this is sort of the image that they're giving me. You know, a student who's maybe got like a big presentation that they need to do, you know, for their final project, and they're super nervous, they've just lost all of their confidence, they're like, don't like public speaking, and then you've got this loving, lovely, sort of warm lecturer or a tutor, you know, that is really trying to give you a confidence boost. I'm not saying that's the whole story or that even is the story, but that's the kind of imagery that I kind of want you to think of, so that it can help you kind of think of, okay, where maybe in my life is this applying? Sorry, it's so dark outside. It's like literally almost nighttime now. So actually what I want to say, Gemini, is don't let this energy of feeling completely out of your mojo, completely out of the swing of things, don't let that energy knock your confidence to the point where you sort of, it's like your energy's kind of curling in on itself. It's like shutting down. It's like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm not in, you know, I haven't got my groove on. I'm not in the right headspace. I've lost my confidence. I don't want to do it. It's like you're not alone, Gemini. Like, you actually have, this could be representing like numerous people in your life, but it's incredibly nurturing, wise energy. It could represent multiple people, it could represent one person, but you have this support system to fall back on, or you have this guidance, this mentorship to fall back on. So use this. It's like coming forward, like saying, like, use this resource that you have at hand, because it's there for a reason. You know, it's there for you to use. So let's just get some more for Gemini. Oh, okay, bouncy. Yeah, this is all about facing your fears, Gemini. We've got the Dark Lady, and then we've got the Undressing of a Salad. This card is absolute chaos carnage. Okay, this card represents something that we feel is impossible, or it's something that's out of our reach, something that we don't have confidence in ourselves that we can achieve. But this card is the Undressing of a Salad. It's making something that we felt we couldn't achieve, or we felt was impossible, possible. Okay, so it's saying, actually, Gemini, you've got all the tools that you need. You've got this support system here that you need. you know, to do whatever it is. I mean, I don't know your life, but there's something that requires you to get back into, you know, your usual headspace of motivated, confident, charismatic, whatever it be. And because whatever it is that's knocked it, it's your own fears, or it's something that's brought up a lot of shadow for you, because this is the dark priestess. Okay, she's the dark priestess of shadows, our inner shadow. What is our inner shadow? Tongue tied again, Gemini. What is our inner shadow? Our inner shadow is different for everyone. So, Gemini, this might be coming through as quite literally, you have a large presentation that you have to give, a big public speech that you have to give, and you are so frightened of getting completely tongue-tied or forgetting all of your words, forgetting what you need to talk about, because Gemini, you're a sign of communication. You're the twins. Okay, you know, you rule the element of air, so therefore communication is something that should just come very naturally to you. But you know, with the twins, there's almost a tendency of like sometimes your mind races ahead too quickly for your voice to keep up. So you can end up getting tongue-tied. So maybe it's coming through as literally like, you know, you're worried about giving this giant presentation, this big talk in front of like hundreds of people, or even just in front of 10 people, and you're worried that, oh my god, like there's so much anxiety, I'm gonna get tongue-tied, I'm gonna forget my words, my brain is gonna skip ahead, and I'm not gonna be able to answer questions as thoroughly as I want to. You know, it's that kind of a thing, and there's something about like a public, like a fear of public humiliation. Like Gemini's afraid of public humiliation, of tripping up. But this is what these beautiful cards are saying. Like, you're actually gonna do so much better than you realize. I mean, we've just gone very, very deep down the example of someone giving a large talk to a group of people, because to be honest, this is kind of what it feels like. It feels very specific. But you know, this could be applied to a smaller thing. What are the, see if I can think of an example of a smaller thing. So perhaps you're an entrepreneur that is wanting to set up a new business, and you need to go to a meeting and talk to potential stakeholders, potential people who are going to invest in you, whether that's like just one person or 3 people. You could be going for a new job, and you know, you're worried about going for a job interview and completely just not being able to answer anything, and your mind just going completely blank. You know, it's all about your own fears. That's what this card is representing. Like, and it's almost like the impending I'm getting like the impending doom that Gemini is feeling. So dramatic. Sorry. The impending doom that you're feeling about this situation, this job interview, this talk, this meeting. It's like that is what's like flinging you out of sync, Gemini. That's what's flinging you out of balance. You should be this King of Wands here. Fiery, charismatic, super communicative, passionate, entrepreneur. What was I saying? Entrepreneur. The King of Wands literally is an entrepreneur. That is one of the sort of manifestations of the King of Wands. So like that is you in default, Gemini, and you've just lost your confidence. But it's subconscious fears. Like, it's your own shadow that's making you feel this way. It's your own shadow that's knocking you out of balance. So you kind of just need to step back, take a deep breath, realize that you have all of the tools that you need to make this successful. You have people in your vicinity to fall back on, to give guidance, heed their advice, people who give wisdom. And you know, this even almost comes through as a manifestation of you. Like, do you see how accomplished she actually is? Like, this is the fairy godmother. You know, it's one of the goddesses of this deck. You know, she knows that she's got all the wisdom. She knows she's got the confidence. She's got the intelligence with this apple here. She's got the intelligence. and everything that she needs to create successes. She's the fairy godmother, so she's actually a magician. She is an absolute manifester, and so is the King of Wands when it's upright. It's like you're feeling like this, but in reality, Gemini, you are also the fairy godmother. So although this could be representing people around you, this is also you. You are a manifester, and a successful one at that, because if you weren't, you wouldn't be in this position anyway. Okay, where you've just suddenly lost your confidence, thinking, oh my god, I can't do it, like what have I got myself in for? But with this undressing of the salad, like literally don't worry, because this is what feels like an impossible, monumentous task. This comes in and it makes it possible, it makes it successful. So just chill, Gemini. Oh my god, my battery's gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this video a little bit short because I just had a notification from my battery about to die. But like, Gemini, there's nothing in these cards here that is remotely negative or that gives me any reason to tell you that, like, okay, you should be a little bit nervous or a little bit worried. Like, you have so much support and you have so much skill within you. You manifested this situation because you have the skill to do it and do it successfully. So have confidence in yourself, Gemini. Have confidence in yourself. Don't feel overwhelmed by the task at hand, by the workload, whatever it is in your life that this sort of resonates with. Like I say, I've been given obviously a lot of examples, but you know, that's just kind of the imagery that I wanted to put across. But bottom line is, Gemini's lost confidence in their ability to do something. Gemini actually has everything in their toolbox to complete it successfully. This is just shadow that's coming up that you need to work through, that's around self-worth and self-accomplishment. And once you work through this and you transmute it, you will have overcome a part of your shadow, and that will integrate then, and that will, you know, fundamentally make you more confident in the future. So Gemini, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope there was something in there for you. If there wasn't, hopefully we'll have something in the next video. But if not, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in my next videos. Have a lovely day, Gemini. Bye.